Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sonic Unleashed. Now, a lot of people don't like this game, and I've never understood why. I mean, I kind of can. By the way, Game Data 2 is one I've set up for my thing. We have a lot to collect, obviously. We'll try to do that. And basically, half of the gameplay is like a traditional 3D Sonic game with some 2D parts. And the other half plays like a, kind of like an action beat-em-up game. And I hesitate to even call it a beat-em-up, because it's more of a platformer with some sections of brawling. And for some reason, some people just don't seem to like that. I mean, now you have to remember, at this time, December 2008, Sonic was not exactly... There's subtitles, I hope that you can hear this. Sonic was not exactly the hottest thing on the planet. You know, I mean, some of his games, some people would like them, some people wouldn't. I mean, this game is really not different from any of the other ones, but it's different to me because this is the one that I really love. Every other Sonic game that's come out, don't really care for, actually. And that even goes for the 2D ones. I have Sonic Generations on the Xbox 360, and I like that one, but I like this one better. So Sonic has just found this strange creature.
I'm just fine. Thanks for asking, Mr. Monster Guy.
Mr. Monster Guy? Looks like things have gotten pretty ugly.
Yeah, look at those teeth.
I never understood, because he's like Mr. Monster Guy, like he didn't know what he looked like.
Sonic the Hedgehog. And you are?
What is my name? I don't know. I can't remember.
Uh-oh.
What? You forgot who you are?
Yup. I remember something falling from the sky, and everything just going all white. And then nothing. I can't remember a thing past that.
Did I fall on him?
Oh, you're in deep doo-doo.
What can I do? Where do I go from here? What'll I...
So this is one of the reasons people don't like this game. People think that this guy's really annoying, because pretty much he's with you the entire game.
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll find somebody who knows you if we look around.
Oh, thank you. You're the best, Mr. Monster Guy. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog.
So they become friends, because even though Sonic's aesthetics have changed, his heart is still the same. So yes, it's... Day and night is a big theme of this game. And when it's daytime, Sonic is like that. And when it's nighttime, he's like what we just saw. Huh? You're blue and spiky. You're all different, Sonic. Sometimes you're scary and sometimes you're spiky. How cool is that? So yeah, only the cutscenes are voice acted, not the text boxes themselves, or most of them anyway. So we got an adventure over this town that we land on. We saw some windmills. So yeah, first you get to play as Sonic, and there's going to be a lot of tutorial levels early on. Yeah, just a secret that you know.
Press the A button to jump.
Okay. Yeah, when Chip talks to you in the levels, that part's going to be voice acted, but the other text boxes are not. And every time you beat a level, you get a moon medal. Well, you get a moon medal if you get a... you get a moon medal if you finish a daytime level, and you get a sun medal if you finish a nighttime level. Why is that? Why is it backwards? Well, I think I have the answer. And you can just, like, read, because he pretty much tells you what to do. I don't need to explain it. But, yeah, the Sonic sections are based off of high-speed things, really just the same as any other 3D Sonic game, except it's, like, twice as good as anything else that's been 3D Sonic. Although the Generations is pretty close. But, Yeah, this game was also released for 3 other consoles, the PS2, Xbox 360, and PS3, and this version's identical to the PS2 version, but PS3 and 360 versions are like completely different. Like, they're kind of, like, they have the same general levels, but they're different, and apparently there's more in that game. I don't exactly know what, but... So you might think that the PS3 360 version would be better, but I've actually heard otherwise, because, well, the 360 version, PS3 version, have these parts that apparently are bad, and the nighttime stages in those versions apparently are worse than they are in this game. And I don't even mind them. Like, I like them. That's the thing that the people don't like, the general population, but I disagree. So yeah, we just got the homing attack. You get rings, and that acts as your health, and it also fills up the boost meter. And if you press Y to do a sonic boost. So anyway, back to the Sun Metal, Moon Metal thing. Apparently in that version, you opened up new levels by getting, like whenever you beat a day mission, like you get a Moon Metal, and that'll like unlock a nighttime. So that's how, but in this game it just doesn't make sense. It's what you'd call a lost in translation, I guess. So, we've almost got all our moves down, but we got a couple more. I'll play with the game controller. But, yeah, if you have the Wii remote, I'll tell you how to do all this stuff. I think you do the same thing. You do A to jump, B to slide, same thing. Although I think you might use Z to slide with the Wii remote. I don't exactly remember. I know you use B to drift. I think you use Z to slide, though. You shake the Wii remote to do a dash, as well as to do a homing attack. And I'm not sure if this is done with motion. And the classic controller, I don't know those controls. I just know that they're a bit different. It's like the same as the PS2 version. So yeah. And those are all your controls for the daytime version. And now we get into the actual levels of the game. Now, I'm going to be going this 100%, meaning and it's more than just getting every item. Getting every item is a part of it. Every single level, except for some of the optional missions, but most of the levels, especially the major levels, will have items in them. And I'm going to be trying to get every single one of those items. And because to get 100% on this game, it's required that you get an S rank on every single mission in the game. Now, to do that, obviously, you need to be good. As you can see in the top left, you have a target time. And if you can't make the S time, then it'll show you what you need to get for the A time. And I believe that's the only item at this stage. I'm not too sure, though. And some of the items will actually require you to do the stage twice, because a few items will require you to go in the path that's not the fastest. My favorite thing about this game is the alternate paths. I can play levels over and over again, and you'll like have a different experience. Even though there's actually not that many major daytime levels, that's my favorite thing about the daytime levels. Like all the alternate paths, that and the high speed, and the fact that it's based way less on trial and error than in any other game. Any other Sonic game. By far, and I just missed an item. I did get the S rank. Wow, barely there. Like, I've done this way better. I've done this stage in under a minute before, but I haven't played it in a while. Look at that. That's a good start. Unfortunately, I am going to have to do the level again. So in your major daytime stages, you get 3 moon... and nighttime stages. Major daytime and nighttime stages. For an S rank, you get 3 moon medals. A rank, you get 2. B rank, you get 1. And C rank, C is the worst you do. C basically means you sucked. Oh, did we get the item? I don't know. So most stages will only have 1 major daytime level, but this one has 2. That was like your kind of minor slash major, like.
And look at the Chaos Emeralds.
So, is this what you usually look like?
Yeah, this is the real me. It's pretty cool, huh?
I guess not.
Where'd you go?
looks good, don't it? That there chocolate chip cream sundae supreme is the pride of the city.
The graphics in this game are incredible.
But they'll still line up for a taste.
Hey!
It's pretty funny sometimes, too.
Chocolate chip sundae supreme.
You said it. Enjoy it, kiddo. Satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't love it, you get your money back.
Hey! Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I would just say I don't like it, so you get your money back. And somehow Sonic, someone materializes in his hand, too.
How about you give me a hand and help look for somebody who knows you, Chip?
Chip?
Gotta call you something, don't I?
So yeah, he just calls him Chip because of his love for chocolate chips.
Chip, I love it. Yum.
Now, what do
Yum.
you say we start asking around and see if anybody here knows you?
Okay.
So we're trying to get his memory back, and this is the one part of the game I don't really like. No one likes this, but it's not that bad. Now, in the Xbox 360 PS3 version, you're actually like walking around the town, and apparently that's worse because you're walking with nothing to do except like getting rings. And I probably wouldn't hate it too much, but it's longer in that version. And this is really quick. Basically what you do is you just check everywhere until you find something that, yeah, do I know anything about you? All I know is that I don't know you. Now, the graphics on these guys are kind of weird, though. So yeah, where you want to go is Windmill Coast Street. Yeah, the guidebook helps you speed through this. And this is Priest Gregorius, who is... Do I know this fine young gentleman? Who would call him a fine young gentleman? The Shrine. The Shrine is a sacred place famous among travelers. So what we're trying to get Chip's memory back, our main goal is to save the world. Obviously the world is split. Sure, which way? We want to play the game, don't we? The Shrine is on the edge of town. You cannot go deep inside, but enjoy. So yes, these shrines are basically your hub worlds of how you get in the levels. I mean, you might think, oh, isn't this the hub world? Well, you're going to see a lot of these. There's pretty much 2 hub worlds. I came across this when I was walking, so I picked it up. So these, you'll either get from talking to people or from finishing levels. You get if you get a sun tablet, then you open up the sun door. So, yeah, so in the end, you are actually getting these. So the medals don't help open anything in this game, but the tablets, which you get seemingly completely at random, like, it's at a specific time, but there's not, like, one thing that triggers you getting the tablet every time.
This place is kind of spooky, huh, Sonic? If it was just me...
And you can skip those, yeah, if you're too scared to go in. So this is kind of like, you actually have free roam.
Looks like this door won't open yet,
So this is this is how you enter levels. Now these are not secret levels, these are secret, I'll go into those later, those are your secrets. These are pretty much your incentive for getting lots of sun and moon medals, because when you do, you'll be able to get more items, more...
That door's glowing, Sonic.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep trying to press L to move the camera behind me and the C stick to move it. That doesn't work, because usually it's like you're running around in a level. The camera changes by itself. So yeah, we don't have enough to do anything yet. This is the moon medal. This is where we enter the nighttime levels once we get the moon tablet. And over here...
Whoa! This room's not like the others, huh? It's all mysterious.
I don't understand how that's any different from the others, but this is how you get to different Gaia gates in different continents. However, since the planet's broken, we don't have any way to get to any other continents at the moment. So, and you can't get to another continent until you've actually been there. This is just like a way to get between one and the other from the Gaia gate. So that's interesting. But later in the game, it won't even matter. So, yeah, you can go to every door and find out how many you need. The smaller the sun and moon medal is, the less you need. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I think that in the next video, we will go to this level. Okay, bye.